That's for losers, man. I don't get involved in that stuff. But
Angel Rashad Milligan rolling out.
That's a good question.
Brandon,
We can't ask Rashad questions.
Hey, Rashad.
Yo, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Rashad Milligan. If you're new to the channel, this is the road to 5K subs. I see I got a man. No. First things first. I'm Rival. Please, Unrival, let me in the door. The league starts in 4 days? Let me in the door, Ron Rival. I might send a follow-up email just in case you didn't see it. Hey, just in case you didn't see this, I'm trying to get in, trying to cover the league. Second, man. Hope everybody's doing well. I wanted to stream over the past 2 days, but to be honest, after work, the past couple of days, I was just watching the games. And then it was another thing of watching the games. I kind of need to watch the games to be able to talk about the games or talk about sports or whatever the heck on my streams and be in the know. So I did to kind of watch the games while on the couch, like a couch potato. But I'm back today. Speaking of, ironically, I waited until after service and everything, ate some breakfast and, kind of got started before I streamed. And even now, the South Carolina-Texas game starts in 30 minutes. Boom. I don't have no sound effects. So I got to do them myself. I love the sound effects on live streams. But yeah, man, this live stream is going to be going into the beginning of that game. So I'm going to be missing the beginning part, but I'm going to be watching the end. And if my boy Ashley Knuckles, if Terrell is on or whatever and stuff like that around that time, we'll do a post-game little live for the South Carolina fans and things of that sort and recap that game. Now, getting into it, man, I want to shout out the Detroit Pistons. The Detroit Pistons are now 20-19 after beating the Toronto Raptors last night. I actually tuned into a little bit of that game just randomly in between the NFL games because the Texans game was pretty boring and the Steelers game was just getting started. So I randomly checked out that game and it was pretty cool and things of that sort. But man, Detroit over 500, man. You have to salute Cade Cunningham, like Isaiah Thomas said, bro. What did Isaiah Thomas say? He said you have to reward Cade Cunningham for what he's done. To have that team above 500, he's playing absolute great basketball right now. He needs to be recognized for the all-star season that he's had. So salute to Cade Cunningham as well. With that being said, with the Detroit Pistons and Cade Cunningham and Detroit Pistons guards, Jaden Ivey, he made some noise yesterday and for sharing his testimony, very transparent testimony and things of that sort. And I just want to show some love to it. First of all, going into it, I don't agree with everything of Jaden Ivey and stuff like that. It's much like AJ Griffin. I don't agree with everything AJ Griffin moves and what he believes and what he says. But I applaud and I always salute somebody who's proud to be 100% themselves out loud, unapologetically to the masses and to the public, especially with the platform being young. You open up yourself to so much from being made fun of, bullied, all that stuff and everything like that. Do I want to talk about the crackheads before we get into it? I got the crackheads started, y'all. I got the crackheads started in the comments, bro. I can't hold you. I got the crackheads started. They got mad at me, boy. Hold on. Let me see if I can pull this up. All right, I'm going to pull this one up. All right, shout out Darius Daniels. Shout out Change Church. I was just watching the previous service. He's up in New Jersey this week. If you know a crackhead and you know a pothead, you know why this comparison is insane than a mug. He has nothing to do with being a pothead. All of it has to do is respect. They were being disrespectful towards Max when they refused to listen to his rules. Bro, you cooked with this. The amount of job and life opportunities that show up when you stop, the amount of friends I got that I can't chill off that, they addicted, bro. 100%, bro. People is addicted. I feel like the best example of people being addicted to marijuana, weed, pot, whatever you want to call it, is this comment section. Say something bad about weed and see how offended a weed head gets when you say something bad about weed. They defend it more than they defend their family. They defend it more than they defend their sisters. They defend it more than they defend their brothers. They defend it more than they feed their father, their parents, their grandparent, the whole lineage, their whole family. Whatever. They Christian, they church home with it, but they gonna defend weed to their last breath. And I think that's a great example of how addictive and how big of an issue weed can become, bro. Like literally, dude. Literally. And somebody was like, there's too many successful people who are potheads to say that weed is bad, bro. And then another thing, dude. Another thing, bro. How do you if you have withdrawals, right, from weed, from smoking weed, not smoking weed? Because I know folks who tried to stop smoking weed, went cold turkey, and started throwing up because they gave it up. How are those withdrawals much different than a crackhead doing whatever for some crack? It sounds like the same thing to me. Addiction is addiction. At the end of the day, a lot of times in society, I think a problem with it is that we look down on other addicts just because their addiction is different than ours. If an addict is an addict at the end of the day, bro. At the end of the day. And well, another person, here we go. There's too many successful people who are on weed. Let me say this, bro. If you're successful on weed, let me tell you something about Hollywood, bro. Let me tell you something about the music industry, bro. You know how many times I've been to a concert or been to a show or something like that, and on the side, one member of the posse or the artist himself, you know how many times I've seen from very successful people on streams, I'm talking about like underground folks and stuff like that. The Game is Game dude. Game is Game dude was doing all types of drugs and this and that and what is shooting up. He's mad successful as a streamer. Plenty of streamers would love to have the audience and the platform and the following that he has, including myself. I'd love to have a following as large as Game is Game dude, go viral on a consistent basis and make a substantial living from social media and social media alone, bro. He's successful. He does every drug under the book. If we want to go there, let's go there because he's on his way out anyway. The president's son, bro. The president's son had that powder sugar, allegedly, in the White House itself. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, a lot of the most successful people are on the hardest drugs right now as we speak. So basing success off of drug usage, I feel like it's not the correct argument to go here, bro. That's just me. Well, yeah, anyways, let's move on now into this Jaden Ivey thing. But you see, like I said, I feel like the perfect example of proving this, of how strong the addiction has a hold on people who have said addiction, is the comment section itself. You call out some weed, you say something bad about weed, they go, oh, man. Jokey, you ain't put this much attention into anything since the last time you rolled. Cheap shot. That was corny. That was a corny joke. It was a corny joke. But yeah, same thing. It was fun though. It was fun. I always like getting people riled up and starting a conversation. Sometimes like you just need to start the conversation to bring about some type of real change eventually. Because if you never bring it up, if you do it like to be cool bystander, it's just going to get worse and worse and worse and worse. And then you're not going to be a 16-year-old, 15-year-old anymore smoking. You're not going to be a college student smoking pot, getting high. You're not going to be like a young adult getting high at 20-something, a 30-something. You're going to end up being, you know what I'm saying, using it your whole life on everything, bro, and finding an excuse for everything to use it at every point. Now, like I say, some people in certain instincts, if like medically speaking, that's the best thing that you need for your what they call it, glaucoma or whatever, or your condition, and you know you need alternative methods for dealing with the pain, and getting high with marijuana is the only way to do it, and so be it. But I'm talking about the people with recreational use that has been hooked since we was 12, 13 years old in 6th grade, bro. That's who I'm talking to right here. And that's most of y'all. And y'all know who y'all are. Y'all the ones in the comments getting mad at me. It is what it is. All right, here we go. Jaden Ivey, let's get it.
Really, it started from, I think as a child, I just never felt love before. I never, felt what true love felt like. And I, as I grew up, there were some, traumas that I went through that I don't really, explain to people. But I definitely was sexually abused as a kid. There were some things that I, saw that I don't really even talk about, but I know there was, a seed that Satan tried to, use at an early age. And, that was tough, obviously, growing up. But as I grew up, I just tried to, seek the wrong things. Even in high school, I, tried, sleeping with women, to fulfill a certain void in my heart that, as I continued to, just grow as a man, uh, I was trying to fill a void. Slept with women. I tried drinking alcohol. And I tried going out to party. Tried to, fit in with the world. Basically, I tried to, dress like other people. I tried to, look like other people. I didn't, necessarily felt love before. And as I, went through college, uh, even in the league, before I, married my wife, we had went through, trials together. I dealt with anger. She had to deal with a lot of anger that I had in my heart. And, that turned into, me somewhat being a abuser. And I'm not saying that was it, but I there was things that I tried to fill in my heart. There was voids that I tried to fill in. Um, and I'm so grateful for my wife because she's been there for me through thick and thin, like through every bad moment of my. We've been together almost 4 years now. We've been married for almost 2, and um, she's been there for me through thick and thin, like literally. Um, and so as I'm, in the league, me and my fiance at the time, we're about to have our first son, Noah. You know, throughout that whole year, I still struggle with the same things, drinking. I had a pornography addiction that I dealt with for a couple years. It just wasn't working. I tried it, nothing else was working. And I remember we were in Denver, Colorado, and I sat in the room and I'm like, I'm just bawling. I'm just crying. Like, I don't know how to stop this pornography addiction. I'm about to have a child. I'm like, I have to grow up. I have to like, there's big things happening in my life. And um, all I could think about was just like my son having to go through problems that I went through. Um, and I just called out to Jesus. So I'm like, Jesus, just please change my life. Like, just just do something miraculous. Just change my life, please. And I always knew Jesus was there. I went to Catholic church. I went to Catholic high school, and I always knew Jesus was there. And just in that moment, I called out to Jesus, and in a matter of months, like things changed for me. Um, I I had my son, and I didn't have to fill a void in that way anymore. Uh, and my testimony is that, when you're away from Jesus, when you're not um, close to him, and when you have a relationship with him, you're gonna, like, Satan is there. He wants to just steal, kill, and destroy. That's all he comes here to do. He doesn't want to give you peace. He wants to make your life hell. And that's what I dealt with, most of my life. And when I came to know Jesus, my life changed, like did a whole 360.
180. 180.
And I have that peace, I have that joy, and that I've, been searching for my entire life.
Like I said, once again, salute to Jaden Ivey, man. This is something that I just wanted to pull up real quick. All right. Jaden Ivey is 22, bro. And the reason why I bring this up is because he was like kind of frustrated when dealing with dating his wife when they were just boyfriend and girlfriend. Like he said, they've been together 4 years, been married 2 years. And also the kind of panic that he had before having his son. This is why you wait before starting a family. It's why you wait before getting married, especially someone like in Jaden Ivey's position. He's 22 years old here. Hold on, let me go back. Let me see something right now. Something else. He's 22 years old. He signed a 4-year, $32 million contract. So, you know what I'm saying? So you're getting about $8 million a year, before taxes and agent fees and all of those things and stuff like that. But say you're getting about $8 million a year at the age of 22. That is not the position to be in, to be really fighting to try to heal a lot of your long-term traumas and battles and all of those things. This is why if you're a young man and, you know what I'm saying, you might be 16, 17, whatever, coming into young adulthood in your 20s, you really, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna go through it because you're growing up. Like you're literally going through a lot of stuff for the first time, whether it be, like I said, addiction, temptation, whatever the case might be. The reason why I was so hard on weed and stuff like that earlier is because it's the same for everybody. Most of us are gonna go through something at that age because we're old enough to be on our own for the first time. So we're going to experience like heartbreak for the first time. We're going to experience disappointment for the first time. We're going to experience like, you know what I'm saying? Like on the girl side, or I feel like this is more referred to for women, but what they call the, how do I say this with my mother watching, but the 304 stage, you're going to go through your 304 stage, your stage of exploration and trying to live up to I remember when I got to be careful now, but I remember like kind of being 18 and being a college freshman going into college 4 hours away from home. And just always like, I felt like college, what was fed to me through the media and movies like American Pie and all these crazy movies of crazy college parties and stuff like that, it was like women in college. That was like my mindset at 18 going down there like, oh, man, it's about to get crazy, cracking, bragging, do. I broke up with my girlfriend from high school, everything like that, bro. I'm thinking it's on and popping. That's what I'm thinking in high school. Or not in high school, but coming down to college. And, like you have your rough, you know what I'm saying? It's just like drama and this and that. And you're like, oh, man, it's rough. It's fun. But it's like you bump your head a little bit. And you learn, you know what I'm saying? You bump your head, you fall down, it's like being a kid, right? It's the same thing as being a kid, honestly, the more I think about it. It's the same part at every part of life, every stage of life is just something different. As a kid, it was like riding your bike or, riding a skateboard, learn how to ride a skateboard, falling down, scraping your arm, scraping your knee, playing basketball outside on a concrete pavement, on a concrete court. Falling down while driving to the basket or playing defense, tripping over your own feet, scraping your knees, your arms, everything like that to the point where it's blood everywhere. You bust your skin open and stuff and you got to get a Band-Aid and aid it and you bounce back from it. Like you learn because I was like the first time you've done something like that where first time you fell on concrete outside playing basketball or first time getting tackled too hard playing football in the backyard or in the common grass area in your neighborhood with your neighbors. All of these things, falling off a bike for the first time, like you're learning for the first time. Okay, I felt a pain that I never felt before and I had experience I've never had before. And you learn from it. Okay, I'm getting better with my balance. I'm learning how to do this life thing better. The reason why I brought up Jaden Ivey's age and his contract is because he was flung into a very just prosperous kind of wealthy situation at an extremely young age. You know what I'm saying? And in the middle of all of that, of still trying to figure himself out and going through the everyday bumps that everybody goes through, he has a kid and he just got married. So he's got a wife and he's got a kid on the way while he's trying to figure himself out, going through the usual bumps that a 22-year-old would go through. Because what he said is not that uncommon. It's not like it's some, oh, this is terrible, this and that. He's just doing it on a grand level, and it's kind of unfortunate for him. I'm glad, like he said, he's figuring it out. And life is never perfect, you know. He still, like he said, he still struggles with it today. Like the temptation never leaves, but he's learning, and I'm proud of him for learning and sharing his honesty for the next generation of kids to look at and be like, okay, this is what I could do. You know, I don't have to try to fit in. I don't have to try this just because everybody else told me to try it. I could be myself and move at the pace that I want to, and have that confidence within myself that I could do that and still be a cool person. So salute to Jaden Ivey on that. Like he said, it's a Sunday, so I'm going to preach a little bit. I felt like for me, what really helped me is just, I was just continuing to ask, you know, for me, I believe in God. So it's like, so I continue to ask God to just, you know what I'm saying, allow me to desire what he desires and hate what he hates. You know what I mean? So it's like continuing to ask that continuously. And it wasn't even, I was just filling myself up so much with Jesus. Like, you know how some people, like, they work out to ministries. They wake up every morning, 6 a.m., 5 a.m. and listen to a sermon and then start their day off, you know, go to the gym or something like that and listen to a sermon, or listen to a sermon in the car. Just listen to sermons and ministries and everything in the car instead of listening to music. That is not me. I still operate pretty much the same way. But it's like the desires of my heart changed over time after just keep asking God to allow me to love the things that you love and hate the things that you hate. And I think another part of it might just be just getting older. Just getting older, my desires change and everything like that. But yeah, man. Salute to Jaden Ivey for this honesty. This is fire. And whatever helps, bro. Whatever helps. If sharing his testimony is a part of it, then salute to him for that, for sure. Next thing, TiaCorine, man. TiaCorine got social media on fire. She got social media on fire this weekend. First of all, drop the iconic Supermatic, all the chatty, get it, about it. But yeah, man. Here we go. It's my boogie's birthday, and we're having yes day. LOL. Pray for me. So salute to man. Salute to Tia, first of all. But look, this comment section been crazy, bro. TiaCorine single again. I might throw something on the grill. I don't know why y'all celebrating. It will be me, not y'all. This has nearly 3,000 likes, bro. This nearly has 3,000 likes. Hold on, let me scroll down to get to the other stuff. Where we at? There's a dude in the airport that said he loved her. He's wearing her merch. I love me some TiaCorine. She talking about playing video games. TiaCorine, for those of you who don't know, she's a female rapper that made Freaky T. Very dope rapper out of North Carolina. And a lot of her stuff is really kind of like Cash Cobain-ish, where, you know, she talks about intimacy a lot and things it's fitting that the song that blew up from her is Freaky T, because that's kind of like her entire brand. Very into anime, cartoons, video games, and she can rap well. So salute to Tia. Don't nobody love Tia more than me. About to make her my emergency contact. My dream might come true. This dude right here in the mascot thing. Shout out to TiaCorine. TiaCorine, he was in the they had a song together called Mike Tomlin last year. It was one of my favorite fun songs of rap music in 2024. Someone said, yes, and I'm good with kids. And she said, nah, nobody meeting my kid no more. I also want to say this too, for Rob Banks, man. Salute to Rob Banks. Things of that. I have no idea what happened. I don't know these people. This is like every now and again when going through these topics and stuff like that, you're going to come across every now and again where it's just like some stuff that's gonna come across kind of crazy. I ain't gonna hold you. This is definitely one of those topics. But I do want to say, I don't know any of these people. Disclaimer: I like some of Rob's music. I like some of Tia's music, and they both brought my boy Tony Snow out at Rolling Loud, so they good with me. And they both put Tony Snow on their albums. Rob and Tony got a whole project together, and I appreciate that, him using his platform for that. And salute to Shaggy. It wasn't me as well. You know, and then Rob been doing it for a while now. Salute to Rob, just like kind of everything he's done for like the Florida underground scene and stuff like that since like what 2011, 2012, bro, on a huge stage and things of that sort. So salute to Rob Banks. And I hate that they ended up breaking up and not working out, because they were it seemed like a pretty cool couple from afar. So I hate to see it. But salute to both of them. Best of luck to them and their healing processes and everything like that. May they heal quick and bounce back, bro, for sure. They're acting like you're not that girl, like be for real. And then she said the whole timeline trying to give it TiaCorine. I get it though. She said, cause yeah. And then she was like, oh, that's funny. Oh, yeah. One dude like added her on PlayStation and he left the room, and then she was like, you left. And he said, I got nervous. He said, I got nervous. See right here. She accepted her Discord request. I've been trying to the microorganisms out of like a turbo vacuum cleaner is insane. Lucky, I'll be trying to tell y'all the bars are real. You played a little too much, babe. So yeah, man. Once again, sorry to whatever happened, that it didn't work out, that the couple didn't work out and stuff like that. Nah, back-to-back W's is crazy. This is her talking about the game she was playing. Okay, for sure. She said, yeah, I'm on that. If you want to play, I need your Discord. Love you. I love you back. Everybody move out the way. That's funny. Who want to join me on Fortnite? I need 2 people. I'm here for you. The skip to 1.5 is insane. The dog's chasing her. She said, literally. She said, single since when? It's wild out here. She said, man, them wicked. Hey, prayers up, bro. I'm the best prospect in TiaCorine, just passing me by. She said, I'm Jamaican, but I could love you correctly. I can't risk it. Dang. Sheesh. Build or no build? She said no build. I have a... That's funny. 41 replies. Gosh dang. eHarmony on here. And the Timmy Turner one, of course, the Chip Skylark, she said 50 facts for sure. And she broke it up. And she said who when they said what about Rob Banks? Yeah, he beat up John Jones off camera. I'm single and ready to mingle. Sir, I think she's single and is. Can you fight though? Never that. I'm back on it. Where you at? You have my number. You know what the best date is. What if I sent a tea for free? She said, I'm gonna feed you for the rest of your life. And she said, energy. How you gonna be with someone for the rest of their life? You're not meeting their kid. Do I have to beg? Yes, specifically you. It's crazy. Did he respond to this at all? I don't think he responded. He might have responded to it. Let me see. He might as well. I hope he don't have nothing crazy on here. I'm on stream. All right, I might. Hey. Okay. That's over with. That's over with. I ain't even gonna take that chance. Twitter too crazy. He said I do that because she said I need somebody to do that. She said I'm taking applications. How much is the job paying? She said my presence is enough, which is crazy. That's insane. Where's Rob? Who? I need someone to do that. So yeah, that's what happened with the TiaCorine situation. Pretty crazy stuff. Funny internet jokes is always like, there's nothing wrong with the little internet banner and things of that sort. People telling inside jokes. But salute to TiaCorine. And if you want to see like why people are going so crazy, how TiaCorine looks, this is how TiaCorine looks. If you're just like, what's so special about TiaCorine? This is a pretty girl. And salute. In respect to everybody involved, I cover music, bro. I'm minding my business. I'm on the sidelines for sure. But yeah, this is TiaCorine. Another big moment of 2024, the hot ones. When the fame, when the dollar shines, even in my mind. I like TiaCorine. She dope. Okay, next scene. Drake. So once again, I'm talking about Drake because of this whole academics thing. For those of you who don't know, Akademiks has been kind of like reporting on behalf of Drake specifically for like the past month or so. And yeah, man. Yeah. It got kind of ugly because, you know, Drake obviously just did what did he do? Drake just did the LeBron diss, and that was the whole thing that I did a spiel on the channel and things of that sort. And yeah. And then, you know, so it's just a question of why. Like, is he doing this over a song? And I can't lie, after this revelation, I have to keep it a bean, right? I understand where Drake critics will just continue to criticize him and say this is a weak move, whack move. And I agree with it. Airing out another man's business because you upset with him is crazy. But it also brings a lot more context to why Drake was so mad at LeBron. In that, like specifically, at the end of the song, Kendrick calls Drake a freak that needs help, all the above. Called him a fan, right? He a fan. LeBron is the main one up there. Man, he a fan. Steph said, I'm tired of this song. LeBron said, keep it running. Run it back one more time. I love the song. I love the competition. Specifically with that fan line, bro. If you see you dancing and smiling to the fan song when we was allegedly speaking, according to Act, cover all legal bases here. If you were with the man during the fan activities and you dancing and smiling and laughing at the song like you wasn't right there with him, it's crazy work. That is op behavior. I'm not going to lie to you. That's op behavior. That is fake. I'm not going to lie to you, bro. The song could be good. And you know what I'm saying? I ain't even going to lie to you. I don't know if Drake would feel away if Brian was just, you know what I'm saying, the first time he got caught was with the writer. What was the ghostwriter name that just responded to Joey on the West Coast? But Buddy that be doing the Buddy battle raps, and he ghost wrote for Drake as well on back to back. But the first time if Buddy posted that and you was at the party or whatever in May, June, July, whenever that was, and you was just like this, to not like us, just bobbing your head, but staying stiff and not dancing in public, you would have been cool. But nah, you went all out. You was dancing in that clip. You was dancing. Then you went to the concert and you was dancing at the concert. Then the whole Olympic run, it became the theme song of the Team USA men's basketball squad. You was the main one dancing to it on the court, all out with your heart, everything like that. Steph Curry said, I hate the song. Please stop playing the song. It's not the only song in the United States. You said, I love it. You doubled down on it, bro. I said this to say this, bro. That's crazy. I'm not going to lie. I get Drake a little more on this. Drake, however, still airing it out regardless of the reason, bro. People can be mad at you and call you all types of names. You can't let the name calling Drake get you off your P. For Drake can't let him get that off his pivot, bro. He can't let that get off the middle section or whatever of just being even kill. Not too happy, not too sad. If you're Drake, you have to keep it P, bro. And Drake didn't keep it P. Oh, people don't know why I diss LeBron James and why I'm no longer friends with LeBron James. Cool. Let them think what they want to think. They don't know the full story. Instead, what did you do? Like you did with the UMG joint? You went and told again, brother. Drake went and told again. And the crazy part about all of this is that Drake is acting like he's some part of the anti-snitch association. And then like it's like, oh no, hey, the street code, the Tings, the Six, Toronto. We don't do that snitching stuff. I don't mess with Gunna. We don't do snitches. He snitched on King Slime. You done snitched twice months after the battle. Battle been over. People done moved on Kendrick dropped GNX. We listening to TV off. We dancing to the Joker's Yellow Mustard. We getting ready for the Super Bowl, bro. Nobody cares about y'all's back and forth from May anymore, bro. We moved on with our lives. This is you. This is you now snitching months after the fact. With the UMG, I don't like that y'all put y'all resources in a diss song about me. I'll work for y'all too. And now doubling back and snitching on LeBron and trying to ruin and wreck his whole home for what, bro? You trying to ruin LeBron's home for what, bro? So you can verify and validate yourself and the reason why you feel away in a rap beef that ended 7 months ago. It ain't been no back and forth traffic in 7-8 months. What are we doing right now? That's why. So here's the recap once again. I understand why Drake cut off LeBron now. I'm not even going to lie to you. I understand why he cut him off. Because it wasn't just the diss or whatever, whoop the whoop. It's what Kendrick was specifically talking about in the diss. He called Drake a freaky boop, 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 boop. He called him a fan. For someone like LeBron who participated, allegedly, according to Akademiks, in fan activities alongside Drake, to be dancing to that and smiling like he wasn't included in those fan activities is insane. And this also confirms that Drake is indeed a fan. And we've seen the Stake streams and everything like that, whoop, whoop, and even years before Stake and stuff like that, when White K. Osiris was at his house to sing to pay off a debt to him, Drake has been gambling and putting money on the line on stuff for a long time. And like he said, it's habits that I picked up from my father. Everything that Kendrick said in Meet the Grams is true. Drake just verified it right there. And all his explanations of the beef and this and that, he broke him down psychologically to the point where he's still trying to defend himself and win a battle that ended 8 months ago. So those are some of the things that I see. Kendrick was right in everything in the back and forth. B, Drake snitched again, and Drake is a hypocrite for calling other people snitches and saying he doesn't go by the snitch code when he snitched with the UMG thing and he's snitching on LeBron now. 3, I understand why he dissed LeBron and unfriended LeBron on Facebook. I get it now. And unfollowed him on Instagram. I get it now. 4, it's still whack that he went and told, regardless. So that's how I feel about the whole Drake and LeBron situation and things of that sort. For those of you who don't know the entire context, to sum it up real quick for what Akademiks is alleging. Akademiks is alleging that LeBron used to go up there to Canada, or when he was in Canada with Drake in Toronto, Drake would take him to some girls or whatever, and they would do what they had to do. They would have little situations, allegedly, according to Akademiks. And they would do this for years. Drake will always bring him, as you see in this caption, the things. So that is what Akademiks is alleging. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. That's all that's going on and stuff like that with that situation. And that is my take on that. I think it's weak that Drake is snitching, but I also understand why he cut him off. I just didn't like the way he went about exposing that he cut him off, or why he cut him off. What else we getting into? I got, what else do I have up here? Cuffem and TJ. Okay, I'm gonna get into this. Cuffem and TJ. Actually, I want to talk about Jimmy Butler. I want to talk about that too, but I'm gonna talk about Cuffem and TJ right now. Hold on, give me a second, yo. Cuffem and TJ. I want to talk about this situation real quick. Cuffem is a streamer. I believe he streams on Kick. He's Aiden Ross's friend. Been his friend for a while now. He's up in New Jersey, but he's been going back and forth with TJ for a while now. Dating back to when TJ called out Aiden and Kai Cenat for inviting on streamers, but not letting streamers be what streamers are. Drug addicts is essentially what TJ was saying. And then so Cuffem went on stream back then. This was like November. And he said, TJ, don't come for my streamers. You know what I'm saying? Come for the dudes in the streets. You got Punk. You got Bam Bam, Whoop One, Bam Bam Bam. And you didn't do nothing about them people, but you're trying to talk tough to the streamers. Months later, that clip reemerges after TJ went to Pipeboy Max's house. Another streamer was smoking. Max told him to stop smoking. It's against the Airbnb's rules, and the alarm is going to go off, and it's going to end the stream. TJ kept smoking and then left. Everybody on the internet hated TJ in the comments, and the clip of Cuffem talking about stop talking tough to streamers from November reemerged. After that, I guess apparently one of TJ's people called Cuffem, and this is the phone call. You see Cuffem's face, he's trying to look like he's not fazed. I don't know why people do this for the sake of ratings. I don't think your safety is worth it, but here it is.
Talk.
And another disclaimer, I am not street, I'm not hood. I'm too old for all of this. I'm unk status. I'm a couple days away from my unk day. You know what I mean? So I just want to put that out there as well.
Yo.
What's good?
You just on that nigga Cuffem ass, you heard?
What you say? What'd you say?
Nigga, you might as well just tell a nigga stay home, bro. He be politicking too much. Niggas gonna do something to that nigga, boy.
To me?
This ain't no dope.
Yeah, nigga, you nigga.
All right, what are niggas gonna do to me, and for what? Why they doing something to me?
Keep on with that shit. You know what you did. You know what you posted, nigga. Don't act too crazy, nigga.
So why they not going after they ops? Why they going after a real demon?
Yeah, you want to be a demon, right? You want to be a
I'm fucking around. I'm fucking
Hey, bro, folded quick, but I ain't gonna lie, that's smart. That's smart. Cuffem moving smarter than I thought he was. See, he came on tough, and as soon as he said, "What'd you say?" He said, "Nah, I'm just playing. I appreciate Cuffem keeping it real, bro. Like, if you know you're not like that, you know you like just stay out the field, bro. Stay out the game. I ain't in the game. My name is Cuffem. I am a kick streamer. I am Aiden Ross's friend.
All right, twin. Wait, so how much they saying that's on my head? Real shit. Because I got to know.
Yeah, just stay out of New York, you heard?
Oh, Jesus.
I'm from New York. I'm from Fisher Isle, the Bronx, nigga.
Oh, yo.
Nah, nigga, you from Florida, nigga.
How you know I'm in Florida?
It's over there for niggas paint your face, you heard?
You gonna paint my face?
Yeah, niggas gonna paint your face, young blood.
That's mad
Hey, yo.
gay, nigga. Niggas ain't. I don't want no nigga to paint my face, gang. That's mad sus.
You a faggot, you heard? Stay out of
We don't condone that type of language.
that low life fucking bomb out of here, man.
I don't know. Niggas are snaking you to the warehouse. They might snake you.
Nah, niggas talking real crazy, bro. Like nah, nigga. I don't like how niggas talking, chat. Niggas talking real crazy. Like who that nigga
Who
is?
is that? That's one of his runners?
Nah, he said that's the nigga that's cool with DOA or some shit. I don't know.
Wait, so what you gonna do if they really catch you? You gonna just fight your shit
blow
off?
my stick, nigga.
Oh,
What you mean? Ain't I gotta
yeah.
blow my stick, nigga?
What if you get caught locking?
Oh, bro.
Gotta blow my stick and just hope it hit, nigga. That's what I
He
do.
said, hope it hit. Oh, my goodness. Ay. All right, bro. This is... See, look, ego, the tale of many generations. Ego will have you messed up, bro. Ego will cut the life expectancy and the lifespan into half. For what? To show you tough enough. Hey, I'm going to let you know right now. I ain't tough. I'm unk. The only way I even got the unk, thank you, Jesus, I got the unk age. The only reason how I even got the unk is because I let people know what it is. Hey, I ain't tough. You got it, twin. These people up here trying to prove that they're tougher than the next man. Everybody that tried to prove they're tougher than the next man is no longer with them. They don't have their freedom. They're not here. This is just a message to everybody. Don't be talking tough. This even goes back on a lesser extent back to sports world, right? If you're going to comment on sports and say someone is this and that and this, and then you start going outside of sports to criticize them, and you start roasting them and calling them names and ABC, and then you finally work to get a credential, and you sit in a press conference, and you can't even look them in the eye after you said all that, what you said on Twitter, on playback, on SoundCloud, on Spotify, and you can't say it to their face. It's the same thing. Don't come up on the internet in a microphone because, see, it's easy. In reality right now, I'm in my apartment by myself. I'm in a room by myself with one microphone, a laptop, my camera, a light right here. That's it. It's very easy to feel like you talking to yourself and you could talk as big and bold and puff your chest out as much as you want, right? The reality of the situation is once you put this out into the world, onto the internet, there are real people watching your thing. This is what I said when I said never quit, never give up, right? You might be, I'm only getting 15 viewers. I'm only getting 7 viewers. I'm only getting 5 viewers right now. Those are 5 very real people on the other end of that screen watching what you're saying, every single word. I think Tyler Creator, I was just telling a friend yesterday, I think Tyler Creator was tapped into the channel. Because I seen bro endorse a co-sign a very underground Atlanta artist shortly after, you know, he stopped by Atlanta, and I posted them videos on Atlanta. They did well on YouTube and stuff like that. And he just tapped in on the channel to see what was going on in the Atlanta underground over there. I think he tapped in. You never know who's watching, bro. You never know who that 3 is. You never know who that 2 is. You never know who that 1 is. You never know, bro. So when you come up here on this internet and try to talk tough, know that you got to stand on whatever you say. It's the same thing. They say, don't, you know what I'm saying? Don't pull out the 5 if you ain't trying to light it up. Don't pull out that 5 if you ain't trying to light it up. So you have to stand on whatever you say. You have to be cognizant of whatever you say on this internet, because it's always going to come back to you. And the people that try to act like they're not fazed by it, that try to act tough, are the ones that don't make it, bro. They don't make it to unk age. I'm blessed to make it to see my unk days, bro. I'm happy to be unk. There's so many times where it's like you go through stages of like where you in denial. I ain't unk. I ain't this. And then there's a time where you come to acceptance, and then you become gracious. You feel with gratitude because you got to a certain age, bro. A lot of people ain't make it this far, bro, that I grew up with in the neighborhoods and the schools I went to. A lot of people ain't make it this far. So I'm thankful to be able to even see unk age and things of that sort, and still be able to walk this earth full health, all my limbs intact, air in my lungs, the whole 9, bro. So I just want to say that, bro, to Cuffem and any streamer, bro, any streamer, because obviously these days you see streaming is a thing, content is a thing, and stuff that everybody wants to do because it's way easier than a regular job, and they're making a lot more money than regular jobs. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people want to do it. And to get attention, you kind of have to do outrageous things or whatever to grab people's attention or whatever, sort of like that. Don't mess around doing all that stuff to get people's attention and put your life on the line for it, because it's not worth it, bro. You might as well just work a regular job, grind, keep your head down, instead of putting your life on the line for some entertainment of some strangers, bro, who do not care about your life at the end of the day. They look at you like a cartoon character, bro. They do not care about you. So I do want to say that, bro. I want to speak about Miami. Because Miami has a huge kind of thing right now that's going on in a sports landscape that a lot of people are not talking about right now. But I want to bring it up, man. The power of a woman in Miami, bro. The power of a woman in Miami and how it's affecting Miami sports right now, bro. So we have, hold on, let me put this. Have to make sure everything's set up. Here we go. Jimmy Butler, first things first. Jimmy Butler is demanding a trade from the Miami Heat, just in case you didn't know. He's the star player of the Miami Heat, has been for some years now. He's carried the Heat to the finals twice, 2 occasions. The bubble season, what was that, 2020? Yeah, 2020, 2019, 2020 in the bubble season. And he carried them to the finals once again a couple years later when the Denver Nuggets won the NBA championship. He said he's lost his joy for the game. He's not happy in Miami anymore. Wherever he goes, he just wants to feel appreciated and happy. A lot of people are saying that it might be connected to the money, you know, wanting an extension and wanting to get paid the way that Jimmy Butler wants to get paid. Now Jimmy Butler is on the other end of his prime, athletic prime, so he's not, you know what I'm saying, the same Jimmy Butler that carried the team, the Miami Heat, to the finals twice. Not on one occasion, but twice. As you see right here, he's 35 now. So he's not who he used to be and stuff like that, but he still wants to get paid like he wants to be. A couple days later, this report comes out. This report comes out because you like, dang, Jimmy, like you don't understand the business. I know you know it's a business because you've been traded a couple times and you're going to a couple different teams and everything. And from a business perspective, we're not about to give no 35-year-old on the other side of his prime, post a couple surgeries and injuries, no max deal again. Like, we just not about to do that. We got Tyler Hero, Duncan Robinson, and Bam Adebayo all to pay and to build around them. We building around them. At this point, you closer to Udonis Haslem than you are Bam Adebayo. So you're looking at that, right? But this comes out, and it makes sense why Jimmy wants his money so bad. His baby mom's wants $55K in monthly child support. And she, wait, hold on. He's paying that right now in child support. And she said it's not even enough for the 3 kids. I think she said she wanted what, like $20K each month for each kid? Oh my goodness, bro. I feel terrible for Jimmy. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I feel terrible for Jimmy. I feel terrible for Kenny Smith. I feel terrible whenever I hear stories like this, bro. Like, because this is real deal hurt, bro. Like, how you gonna go and tell the judge that's not enough when people are making 20, 30,000 a whole year and making it with kids? You know what I'm saying? They're barely making it, but they making it work somehow, some way. You know what I'm saying? Mama gonna make that that magic happen some way, somehow. How can you, in the same country where people are surviving, barely surviving, but finding a way to get it done to feed their kids on a day in, day out basis, put clothes on their back, send them out to school each and every single day, Monday through Friday, from August to May? How in the same country is that possible? Making $20,000 a year, you making $20,000 a month? No, scratch that. Almost 3 times that. You're making $55,000 a month, and you go to the court and say that that's not enough. And the craziest part to me is the judge and the court. How do you listen to that and see that's a good argument and be like, you know what? That's not enough. I'm gonna order Jimmy Butler to pay more. What? How is that even? That don't even make sense, bro. This whole thing of like the spousal support after a divorce and you giving the money up to them and stuff like that, like that just never made sense to me, bro. Because it's like, nah, like we're not married anymore. We're not, like, see, the thing about being like someone's boyfriend or girlfriend or something like that, if you dated a rich dude, 3 years, 150 million nearly, is crazy. So I get why she wants a piece of that, whatever, whoop. But it doesn't make it right. The thing about it, if you date someone that was an NFL player or something like that, and you break up with them and you're single, you're just single. You don't get anything out of it. So it doesn't make sense how just because you were married, that's why people say marriage is a business thing. It's a piece of paper, everything like this, whoop, and things of that sort. An additional $10,000 a month, bro. $10,000 a month. You're talking about $65,000 a month, bro. $65,000 a month, bro. That's, hold on. $65,000 a month. I'm gonna pull it up right here. $65,000 a month. All right, $65,000 a month. So 65,000 times 12. Boy, you got me messed up, bro. 780,000, and this isn't just men. This is women as well. I believe Holly Berry's paying spousal support for her exes, and she's paying child support for her exes. She pays millions in this every year, which I just found out from a random TikTok that was on Twitter earlier this week. And also with Holly Berry that was going on with that. She's still going through all of that. It's still giving, bro. She gave her entire closet away for the victims in the LA fires, bro. We don't even know about her house in the hills. It might be burnt down as well, affected as well. And she still gave. That's the sign of a good person, bro. Salute to Holly Berry for that, bro. But back to this. This is crazy, bro. Like, it's like I seen the clips of the person that see, now we talking about legal stuff in court. I ain't no lawyer, you know what I mean? I don't need to be anybody getting me for defamation for speaking on legal matters, so I have to be careful. In the Shiloh Sanders case that was going on in Texas, for those of you who don't know, Shiloh Sanders, back when they was in high school, I believe it was Trinity Christian. It might have been another school they were going to at the time. Shiloh got into an argument with the security guard at the school. I think Shiloh ended up pushing him down to the ground, or they got into a physical fight. The argument turned physical, and Shiloh ended up beating up the old man, the security guard, who used to play in the NFL. I think he played for the Cowboys with Deion, if I'm not mistaken, if I know the whole story. The man that sued him, he was uploading clips of the court case to YouTube. And then I think he like deleted them shortly after. But yeah, in the court case, on the stand, Deion went up there and he said, so-and-so has to work. He said some eloquent thing. The judge said, so you're pretty much saying he's just looking for a payday. He said, you said it, not me. This was years ago in court. I think maybe last year or the year before that, very recently, Shiloh's already in Colorado. The case ends. They determined, the judge and the jury determined that Shiloh has to pay an absurd amount of money to the point where I think Shiloh declared bankruptcy, bro, to the security guard, bro, and for all of his injuries and stuff like that. That security guard was good, bro. That security guard was good. He was not in no life-changing shape, bro. And if he was, it was probably from football, from being an NFL veteran, not from Shiloh, 15-year-old Shiloh Sanders body slamming you to the ground when you was 50 years old. You shouldn't put yourself in that position anyway, but that's a whole nother discussion. I say all of this to say it's crazy to me, the justice system, the courts, and the judges, when they hear these things and they have the exact same reactions that we have. That's ridiculous. You want $65,000 a month for some kids? You want nearly $800,000 a year for some kids? Ain't no amount of kids no worth no $800,000 a year to maintain. Put some diapers on the baby, get them a book bag and change of clothes to go to school. That ain't no $800,000 worth of upkeep. A haircut. That ain't worth no $800,000. You hear the exact same thing. You have the exact same reaction, but some way, somehow, your ruling is different. I don't get it, bro. I'm not even going to lie to you. It doesn't calculate with me. That's the first thing. So I think Jimmy might be asking for this trade, demanding this trade to go to a franchise that's going to pay him more so he can be able to accommodate this request from his greedy baby mama. That's the power of women in Miami sports today. You know something else that's powerful in the women of Miami sports today? Carson Beck. The Georgia National Championship winning quarterback, Carson Beck, after declaring that he's going to the NFL draft, I don't know if he withdrew his name from the NFL draft, but he also announced that he's going into the portal. Same thing that Bronny did coming out of USC. And he decided to go the portal way. Went to Miami. Who's at Miami? His girlfriend, one of the Cavender twins. First thing he does to announce it is dancing in the TikTok with his girlfriend, throwing up the U. This is the power, bruh, of some women in the sports scene in Miami, bruh. You had two big, huge transactions or things, discussions and everything like that happened that was by way of women, bro. It's crazy. So never, if someone is saying, if someone's playing bad or something like that, or someone's playing well, and someone like makes a joke about some woman, and you're like, yeah, that's so funny, yeah. Jordan Poole was playing good because the baddies was in the crowd. Legitimately, that is a reason why athletes can play better or worse. Never downplay the power of a partner or love or anything like that, because at the end of the day, athletes, celebrities, public figures, they are humans too, with emotions and feelings and things of that sort. Hold on, I want to find this Cavender little TikTok, and then I'm gonna get out of here and watch South Carolina, Texas. But this was, man, let me tell you something, bro. I'm telling you, man, it's something serious, dude. Like, stuff is just serious. Hold on. Where is it? I'm looking for the actual TikTok. I see like screenshots of the TikTok, but I don't want to see the actual TikTok before we get out of here. Is there a TikTok? TikTok. Nope, that ain't it. That is not it. Okay, I found it. Here we go. I'm about to share the screen. And then we're getting out of here. Thank you so much for watching. This was a pretty good audience today. I appreciate it. I feel like we're growing more and more every day, man. I got to mute it. But yeah, see, there it is right there, bro. He's smiling. He happy. He's just happy to be with his girlfriend again, bro. never underestimate what's actually going on here, bro. This man is 23 years old. Once again, brings me back to the beginning of the stream with Jaden Ivey. Jaden Ivey is 22. This man, Carson Beck, put his pro career on pause to spend a year with his girlfriend because his girlfriend come out to Athens all the time to support him in his career. He said, baby girl, it's time for me to get back to you. So when a 22-year-old was going through the life changes that Jaden Ivey was going through, becoming a professional basketball player, signing a $32 million contract, you know what I mean? Getting married to his college sweetheart or whoever you want to call it, then having his first child. That's a lot going on, bro. Same age. I don't know. Just something to think about. Thank you all for watching today. My name is Rashad Millie. As always, if you're new to the channel, this is the road to 5K subs. I might be back in a couple hours. If Terrell wants to do the stream, we'll do a post-game stream for the South Carolina-Texas game. Until next time, y'all take care of yourselves. Peace.
That's for losers, man. I don't get involved in that stuff, but.
Angel Rashad Milligan rolling out.
That's a good question.
Brandon,
we can't ask Rashad a question.
Hey, Rashad.